Lesson 39. My holiness is my salvation. This is the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I'm Judith and you're at the Lucid Mind Center. How it works is this. First we're going to read the lesson, then we are going to contemplate it. After that we're going to apply it, and all this I'm going to incorporate into a Qigong class. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you get notified when the next class comes out. And at the end, tell me how this went for you, how long you've been with A Course in Miracles, and any other concerns or ideas you have. Let's begin. Lesson 39. My holiness is my salvation. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? Like the text for which this workbook was written, the ideas which are used for the exercises are very simple, very clear, and totally unambiguous. We are not concerned with intellectual feats nor logical toys. We are dealing only in the very obvious, which has been overlooked in the clouds of complexity in which you think you think. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? This is not difficult, surely. The hesitation you may feel in answering is not due to the ambiguity of the question. But do you believe that guilt is hell? If you did, you would see at once how direct and simple the text is, and you would not need a workbook at all. No one needs practice to gain what is already his. We have already said that your holiness is the salvation of the world. What about your own salvation, though? You cannot give what you do not have. A savior must be saved. How else can he teach salvation? Today's exercises will apply to you alone, recognizing that your salvation is crucial to the salvation of the world. As you apply the exercises to your own world, the whole world stands to benefit. Your holiness is the answer to every question that was ever asked, is being asked now, or will be asked in the future. Your holiness means the end of guilt and therefore the end of hell. Your holiness is the salvation of the world and your own. How could you, to whom your holiness belongs, be excluded from it? God does not know unholiness. Can it be he does not know his Son? A full 5 minutes are urged for the 4 longer practice periods for today. Longer and more frequent practice sessions are encouraged. If you want to exceed the minimum requirements, more rather than longer sessions are recommended, although both are encouraged. Begin the practice periods as usual by repeating today's idea to yourself. Then, with closed eyes, search out your unloving thoughts in whatever form they may appear. Uneasiness, depression, anger, fear, worry, attack, insecurity, and so on. Whatever form they take, they are unloving and therefore fearful. And so it is from them that you need to be saved. From your own unloving thoughts. Specific situations, events, or personalities you associate with, unloving thoughts of any kind are suitable subject for today's exercise. It is imperative for your own salvation that you see them differently, and it is your blessing on them. This is blessing of your unloving thoughts. It is imperative for your own salvation that you see them differently, these unloving thoughts, and it is your blessing on them that will save you and give you vision. Slowly, without conscious selection and without undue emphasis on any one in particular, search your mind for every thought that stands between you and your salvation. Apply the idea for today to each one of them in this way. My unloving thoughts about so-and-so are keeping me in hell. My holiness is my salvation. You may find these sessions easier if you intersperse the applications with several short periods during which you merrily repeat today's idea to yourself slowly a few times. You may also find it helpful to include a few short intervals in which you just relax and do not seem to be thinking of anything. We're going to do today with the Qigong. Sustained concentration is very difficult at first. It will become much easier as your mind becomes more disciplined and less distractible. Meanwhile, you should feel free to introduce variety in your application periods in whatever form appeals to you. Do not, however, change the idea itself in varying the method of applying it. However you elect to use it, the idea should be stated so that its meaning remains that your holiness is your salvation. End each practice period by repeating the idea in its original form once more and adding, if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? So you're supposed to say, my holiness is my salvation. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? In the shorter application, which should be made some 3 or 4 times an hour and more if possible, you may ask yourself this question, repeat today's idea, or preferably both. If temptation arises, a particularly helpful form of the idea is this one. My holiness is my salvation from this. But this lesson is really a brilliant lesson to apply to any kind of situations during your day. I mean, it even suggesting that you should apply it 4 times an hour. That means basically that it's every 15 minutes. So you definitely should write that down somewhere. Like I said in a few lessons before, write it by hand. It's not the same as printing it. Write it by hand if you can, because then you're going to remember the lesson and add the question, my holiness is my salvation. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? This particular lesson is actually talking about the text. Now, if you haven't started on the text, I definitely recommend you do. It's very large, and it also gives you in the beginning the principle of the miracles. And I definitely suggest that you get yourself the book and start reading it. Now, I don't suggest that you read this online, because it's just too dense. You wanna have this in book format. This is something, if you're serious about the Course in Miracles, it is something which you're gonna wanna have for years. So you wanna have it. Maybe you wanna put notes in or underline particular phrases when you understand them better. And as we are progressing with the Course in Miracles, it would be helpful that you're reading the text as well. So my holiness is my salvation. And if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? And this is exactly what we're going to use today's Qigong class on, to see what comes up as an answer. What is the opposite of guilt? And what is the opposite of hell? Because that is where we are walking towards. We want to be saved. We want to have salvation. We want to be happy. We want to be joyful. We want to be peaceful. We want to look at the world with loving eyes. We want to know that we are connected to our higher being, to source, to God, to the divine being, to divine intelligence. We want to understand what the function is we have here on earth. We want to know what the purpose is. And that is all part of this salvation idea. And it cannot work when you are feeling guilt within yourself or assigning guilt to other people. So let's begin our Qigong class and meditate on this lesson and on this question. So the first thing you want to do, you put your feet shoulder width apart, you relax into the pose, so you're basically lowering your coccyx bone. So if I'm standing like this, you kind of lower it and open up the back area, and then just stand here for a minute. Imagine that you're growing roots into the earth. Put a smile on your face. Remember your central channel. So I call it the pillar of light, which is coming in through your crown, going to the middle of your body and coming out of your perineum. And just relax. Put your hands here at the height of your waist and just connect to the earth. Notice how you feel. And then let's just reinforce our central channel, our pillar of light. So the first thing you do, you inhale through your nose. And now lower that smile of yours down into your heart, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Very good. Notice that there is a nicer, lighter feeling in your body just because you have put your intentions on it. You've changed your intention. Very good. And then let's just start rotating our body around that central channel. And wherever your hands land is a good point, is what your body needs. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Keep your eyes open. You can look down on the floor while you're purging. We're applying the purging breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Very good. And now isolate front and back. So you just knock on below your navel and on your Mingmen. Just like this. You kind of waking up the belly and the Mingmen in the back. This is the door of life. And this point here is called Chi Hai. This is where the door to the lower Dantian is. Let's do another 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And concentrate on that area. Last one. Very good. Then put your hands on your belly for a moment and notice how you feel. Very good. And then just start knocking on the belly and waking up the rest of the organs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up on the right and exhale down on the left. One more. Very good. Notice how you feel. Notice that this whole area is awake. And now we're going to wake up as well the area in the back, which are the kidneys. That's why today I'm dressed in blue, because we want to connect to the opposite of guilt and fear, which is internal peace again. And the color for internal peace in Qigong is dark blue or black. So put your hands like an OK sign and then start waking up your kidneys. The same, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Very good. And then you put your hands on your kidneys for a moment and try to inhale, breathe into the kidneys. So exhale first. And now when you inhale, you lower your coccyx bone even further. And imagine that you're breathing into the kidneys. And exhale. Very good. Let's try that again. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Notice how you feel. And this time we're going to massage the kidneys. So you massage them outwards. So you lift, you go up, massage them outwards. We are purifying them. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. In and exhale. And put your hands again on your kidneys. Notice how you feel. Notice the warmth in them. Very good. And then we're going to become aware. Then you just come around and wrap around the Daimai, the horizontal channel to your front. Just become aware and exhale down. Do that one more time. You put your hands on your kidney and then you just run along the Daimai channel to the front, to the belly button, and just say, and one more time. And let go. A lot of tension gets collected in this particular channel. And then the energy is not flowing well from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top. So we want to clear this channel quite frequently. Notice how you feel, and then let's shake it out. Just shake it out. Then ask yourself, if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? And then notice what kind of idea comes to your mind. And now notice if there is any kind of thought which you've been carrying, some kind of annoyance which is with you. Right now I have got a couple of neighbors talking right outside of my garden. And again, I'm very worried about whether this is going to affect the microphone. So my unloving thoughts are going towards them, and I'm going to apply the lesson to this. My unloving thoughts about my two neighbors, which are talking there outside of my fence, are keeping me in hell. But my holiness is my salvation. So now you try it. My unloving thoughts about, fill in the blanks, are keeping me in hell. But my holiness is my salvation. Let's pick another one. My unloving thoughts about, fill in the blanks, are keeping me in hell. My holiness is my salvation. And let's shake out those unloving thoughts. And as it suggests in the course, give them your blessing, your thoughts. Give them your blessing and let them go. My holiness is my salvation. And then let's pick the next issue which is bothering us. My unloving thoughts about, fill in the blanks, are keeping me in hell. And then we're going to let them go. My holiness is my salvation. And I'm giving them my blessing. Notice how you feel. My holiness is my salvation. I am blessing my unloving thoughts and I'm letting them go like a little paper boat down the river. Very good. Let's pick another unloving thought. My unloving thoughts about are keeping me in hell. My holiness is my salvation. And now bless those unloving thoughts and let them go. Imagine that they are going out of your body And then imagine that they are like in a paper boat floating away with that paper boat down the river. My holiness is my salvation. I feel like I need one more. So let's do one more together. My unloving thoughts about, fill in the blanks, are keeping me in hell. But my holiness is my salvation. So now bless those thoughts again and just let them go out from your mind, through your body, through your legs, into that river. And imagine how it's floating down the river. Bless them and say goodbye. And then stop and say, my holiness is my salvation. I'm going to call this particular chapter letting go. So if you need to repeat it, you can just look in the chapters and put it on replay, and you can repeat a few more with my help. And now let's just shake all the unloving thoughts which have come up again. And every little space which was occupied by those unloving thoughts, we're going to refill with love and light. One more. And last one. Very good. Now put a smile on your face. Observe how you are feeling. Notice that you are feeling much lighter. Notice that it's much nicer to have love and light in your heart than thoughts of guilt and unloving and unlovingness. And then you say, if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? And now I would like to clear out even more. This is called the cortisol flush. I want to clear out even more out of this Daimai channel, this waste, this horizontal meridian here. So you put your hands connecting to earth. Notice the roots which are growing from your feet into the earth. And notice as well your connection with your hands to the earth. And then you lift your hands up, open, and then exhale down. And now collect this earth chi into your hands. Go up on your toes and bring this earth chi through your central, through your Daimai channel to the back. And then say, and open up your hands. And then inhale up. And now say, cleaning your central channel of unloving thoughts and cleaning your kidneys and your daimai of guilt and fear. I want to quickly say to you, when you're holding up your hands, you're exhaling and then hold the breath out as long as you can. And then when you need to inhale, you go up and then say, okay? Let's try this now. So you connect to the earth, feel the roots of your feet growing into the earth, feel the earth under your hands, feel the tingling, and then inhale up, open, then exhale down. And now bring the earth chi up to your hands. Go up on tiptoes. Bring the bring the energy back, and then use the kidney sound. And open your hands to the side. And when you can't hold the breath out anymore, then you inhale up, and then you say, relax and think to yourself, my holiness is my salvation. And notice how you have created more space in your central channel. It's bigger and wider, and you are more connected to your own holiness. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? Put a smile on your face, put your hands again on the level of your Daimai, the level of your waist meridian. Now let's try to do 2 more. Connect your feet. Notice the roots which are growing into the earth every time. They're a little bit deeper. Notice the energy under your hands. And then you start exhaling. Now you exhale and now inhale. Open. Then exhale down. Now collect earth chi up to the level of your waist. Bring your feet up, tip on your tiptoes. Inhale. And then say, Choo. And when you need to inhale, you inhale up and say, my holiness is my salvation. And notice that the pillar has grown even more. Almost your whole body is standing in that pillar of light. With the next one, it's going to be completely open, and you're going to stand and experience what it means to be connected to your own holiness. If guilt is hell, what is its opposite? And let's now find out if we receive the answer. So you bring your hands up again to the height of your waist. Imagine that you're growing roots into the earth. The roots are growing even deeper towards the center of the earth. You're remembering that this body belongs to earth. And you're remembering that your mind belongs to source. And you remember what your function is, which is to bring light to this world. And now you exhale and prepare for our flow. So you inhale up, open your chest, keep inhaling really slowly. And now exhale down. Now bring the earth chi up, go up on your tiptoes, bring it back, and then flush it. Open the hands. Now remain with the breath out for a few moments. Notice the energy in your palms. And when you can't hold it no longer, you bring your hands up and inhale really slowly. And then say, and notice that you are standing in a pillar of light. It's completely open. Your whole body fits into it. And then say, my holiness is my salvation. Remember to lower your coccyx bone. Now close your eyes and say, if guilt is hell, what is its opposite? And then just wait for the answer. And visualize that pillar. Visualize the answer coming down to you. Maybe you don't understand it right now, but the answer is there. Maybe you're going to have a dream tonight. Maybe somebody is going to mention something to you. Maybe you're going to read a book and you're going to have the aha moment. But this is a great question to meditate on. Notice how you feel. And then slowly open up your eyes again. Look around. And notice how the world seems to be just a little bit brighter. Put your feet together. Put your hands on your belly. And then repeat one more time with me. My holiness is my salvation. And then circulate this idea into your body. Start small and then make it bigger. Coming up on the right, going down on the left, and just share this idea that my holiness is my salvation with every cell of your body, every vein, with your blood, with your muscles, your tissues, all your organs. Just share it with everything, remembering that your holiness is your salvation. And then go up, also give some love to your lungs and your heart, and then give some love to your arms, give some love to your face, give some love to your head, give some love to your neck on either side, and then give some love to your chest, give some love to your kidneys, give some love to all your legs, your toes. Come up on the inside, inhaling up, and end in your belly again. And then go the other way around, closing the circle, closing the lesson. From large to small, you're circulating, you're spiraling in, and you're bringing back your chi into the belly button. Push it in and bring it back down to the sea of chi, the lower dantian. Notice how you feel and relax. Thank you for participating with me today. Tell me how it went to you. You can also share the answer to your question with me. I would love to know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to have more Qigong classes, there is the link for more Qigong classes. And here is the link to the first 50 lessons of A Course in Miracles. Have a wonderful day.